What's good? We back. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. One time for the one time back. Talking some trill boxing talk and talking about the similarities between Triple G, Gennady Golovkin, and Errol Spence, Free Smoke Jr. And I was just thinking they got a lot of similarities, man, in their style. Both are pressure fighters. Both had good amateur pedigree. I think Triple G won a silver medal in the Olympics. Errol Spence didn't get a chance to medal. But there's a lot of similarities there, man. And a lot of people hate one or hate the other, and some people like both of them, and they both have some good similarities, man. When you're talking about boxing attributes, both have really good jabs. You know, Errol Spence, I believe, has the best jab in the welterweight division. And I believe Gennady Golovkin has the best jab in the middleweight division and might have one of the better jabs in boxing. You see, Golovkin, you throw it as a power punch, he can throw it as a rangefinder. He can change the speed up, and Errol Spence can do the same. Errol Spence's jab versus Lamont Peterson was so razor sharp, man. It blew people's mind how good that jab was and how he improved so much. Both guys are pressure fighters that like to come forward at their respective divisions. Both are one of the best or one of the two best body punchers in the game. You know what I'm saying? And, Triple G, especially before he fought Canelo Alvarez and before Jacobs and Kell Brook, before that run he had some good, highlight reel, stoppages to the body. I remember the one versus Matthew Macklin, that was bone chilling. And Spence will stop you to the body, but he wear you down. Precision. Both guys are very, very precise, and both guys are very, very accurate. And the punch placement is crazy. And people just think just because they power punchers or they good punchers, it's because they just throwing and hitting you anywhere. But they really, really, they like surgeons. They very, 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 very they very calculated how to hit you. They technicians, man. And Spence is consistent in his punch placement, and so is Golovkin. And you want to talk about the footwork? No. Most people say, they ain't got no fancy footwork, but both of them are one of the best, 1 and 2, in my opinion, in the boxing game, and 1A, 1B, at cutting the ring off on their opponents. Errol Spence will close the distance on you and cut the ring off on you and get the beating on you, and Golovkin will too. Other than the Canelo fight, I really never seen Golovkin have an issue with closing the distance. That jab and the foot placement and the foot movement is how they cut the ring off. That jab is essential, and stepping where the guy wants to go. A guy like to move to his right, will step to his right, make him go left, and make him uncomfortable. And then when he come out there, when he go to his left, then drop the hook there, then really close the distance on it. It's an art to that. That's one of the most, people talking about the body punching, and Michael Callum was talking about the Mayweather gym. Body punching becoming one of the lost arts in boxing. Well, cutting the ring off is right up there with body punching, and the underutilization of a jab. That has really, really come scarce in the game, and cutting the ring. You see so many fighters that can't cut the distance off of the ring off on certain fighters, on any fighter. A fighter get the moving and using the ring. That people's favorite excuse is he ran all night. That's fighter's excuse. He ran all night. Heard that from Pacquiao. Heard it from Ruslan Provodnikov. These guys just simply can't cut the ring off because I think the trainers simply don't know it. That game hasn't been passed down to every trainer. And that's kudos to Abel Sanchez, and that's kudos to Dig James for schooling their fighter on how to cut the ring off. And you could tell it's a lot of similarities between these guys. The jab, the footwork, the body punch, the body work, the accuracy, the punch placement. I'm not sure if Errol Spence's punches variety is as good as Golovkin, because Golovkin been fighting a long time, and Errol Spence hasn't had to show his full repertoire. But Golovkin's punch accuracy, punch variety is crucial. Right hook, left hook, jab, uppercut, jab, up, jab, how you want it. Left hook, right hook, consistent. They both is consistent. And they both have really, really good timing as well too, but that consistency. You hear that from opponents. Chris Van Deer, Cali Nick was telling me, he said, well, Errol Spence will make him some tough. He's consistent. Each punch is crisp and accurate and right on the button. You heard that about Golovkin as well too. He just consistent grinder. Every time he hits you, it's a perfect, form punch. It's consistent. It's right on the button. He ain't being sloppy and hitting you in your upper body, and when he want to try to hit you in your lower rib and your liver, he's punch placement. It's consistency, and both of these guys are super consistent. Now, the differences lie between experience, and that's what the major difference in athletic ability. You know, people say Errol is more athletic. Errol is faster, quicker. He's a smaller fighter, so it's going to appear that way. But he's just better athletically than Golovkin. And people say, well, Errol defense is probably better than Golovkin. Well, that's Abel Sanchez, because Golovkin, if you look at some of his other amateur fights, the Golovkin had pretty good defense. He's capable of doing good defense, but I don't think he get credit for his defense enough as well too, because he keeps that backhand and bring them hands home as well too. He's more technical than people give him credit for on the defensive side of boxing, though. He really is. You know, he bring that backhand back and them hands back home, and he ain't as easy to hit as people think he is. You know, he rely on his chin a little bit too much, especially being an older fighter. But you know, it'll be a different thing when you get in that ring with him. But yeah, both of these guys, you know, those are the real glaring differences right there. It's like we haven't really seen the best Errol Spence yet. We probably seen the best Golovkin. And the word around the water cooler is Errol Spence can do a whole lot more than just come forward, and he could box good. But I know Golovkin, with his amateur pedigree, if he need to box like he did versus David Lemieux and Curtis Stevenson in a situation versus Canelo, he can do it. And I think these guys got a lot more in common than people give them credit for. And the major difference is they in two different weight classes, and Errol might be a tad bit more defensive, and you know, Triple G is just more experienced. So we seen what he has to offer in this game, man. But I think both are fabulous fighters and share a lot of similarities and attributes, and they both cold stone killers, man. You need that in the fight. They both got mean strengths. They both thudders, and they both got amateur and Olympic pedigree, and that's always a good thing. And some people may disagree with me. This is just my opinion on here, supported by some facts, but it is what it is. But don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. We got the links in the description: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Instagram username is there as well. Definitely appreciate you guys for stopping by and giving me the time, your time. Boxing Clinic and more. We go.